Have you thought about becoming a hygienist? Are you looking for some resources that help students and actual hygiene students and also hygienists thrive and be very, very successful? If you are, stay tuned. Hi, this is Dr. Darwin, a new dentist coach, for another episode of Ask Dr. Darwin, where we talk about different professions and careers in dentistry. And today we're going to be talking about how to become a dental hygienist, but also learn some new resources and some things that one hygiene group is doing right now across the country that's expanding and just blown up, and they're doing some phenomenal things. So be sure to stay tuned and watch the entire video. If you have questions, you have other topics that you want to hear, also you can shoot me an email at newdentistcoach@gmail.com, newdentistcoach@gmail.com. Be sure to turn on the notifications and subscribe to my YouTube channel, as we will be posting videos every week and don't want you guys to miss these videos. But also for today, stay all the way through to the end, because we've got a special announcement and some special things for you, for those that are staying all the way through to the end. So today we're going to be talking about becoming a dental hygienist, but also learning about some resources available for the community of dental hygienists, but a specific group of dental hygienists also. We're going to be joined and going to be talking with the founder of BrownGirl, RDH, Miss Martelle Coke. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm so glad we're finally been able to catch up. You've been busy. I've been busy, and I'm glad we're able to kind of collaborate tonight and kind of talk about all these amazing things that you're doing with your group and for the dental profession as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit for those that don't know you, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Martelle Coke, and I'm losing my voice, but I'm here for y'all. So I just wanted to let you guys know I'm the founder of BrownGirl RDH. BrownGirl RDH is something that I founded last year, actually, after my nephew was killed. He was 5 months old. And I took my niece and nephew in because they were going to be taken by social services, my brother's kids. And it was something at the time where I was pursuing dental school and I was working full time, and I had 3 children of my own. And then instead of letting my niece and nephew go into foster care, I decided to take them in. When I took them in, it was just so overwhelming for me. I had 5 kids at one time, and the state didn't help with funding or anything with them. So I'm out here all of a sudden a mother of 5 and trying to go to school, taking prerequisite for dental school, working full time, and I just had no help. And one day I was depressed. So I was like, you know what? I'm about to quit my job. I don't even know why I quit my job. I quit my job. I dropped out of school. I was like, I'm not going back. Like, I just felt like I just gave up. And I was sitting on my bed, and it was a Sunday, April Fool's Day. And I was like, you know what? This is how I felt when I was trying to get into dental hygiene school. And I couldn't do it. I had no one to support me. I couldn't call mom. I couldn't call dad. Like, there was nobody to call. So I'm like, this is what people like me, what brown girls like me are going through. And then I was like, well, I'm a dental hygienist going through this. And I'm like, damn, a BrownGirl RDH going through this. I'm going to start an organization to support people just like me. And at the time, I just thought it was just going to be a support group. But then I figured, let's help these people get through dental hygiene school, because there's not a lot of us in dental hygiene. So why is that? And then it hit me, like, because we don't have the support, we don't have the resources, we don't have representation there. So how about we start looking to increase diversity in dental hygiene by reaching out and being like that spokesperson for dental hygienists, and, you know, change the face of what dental hygiene looks like. Even if you Google a dental hygienist, like, you're not going to see me. So it was just that thing, like, I'm going to create BrownGirl RDH, and that's something that I created, and it got me back focused, and it gave me something to do. Like, that was like my calling, and I was able to reapply to school. Like, my mom ended up getting my niece and nephew. Like, everything just started working out after I found that somewhere to put that energy. So a little backstory, I grew up with 10 of us. It was 10 siblings, came from a big family.
Wow.
And it was 10 of us, and I was the oldest girl. So being the oldest girl, like, I guess my parents are old school. Like I had to cook for everybody. I had to clean for everybody. I remember like I was the mother. My mom would be out. My mother was a hustler. She was a drug dealer. She was not the, 9-to-5 mom. Like I was the mom. And while my mom was out there selling drugs, like I had to be an adult. So for me, school was an outlet. I was like, I always wanted to go to school. My mom would be like, no, you got to stay home and watch the kids. And I'd be like, no, I want to go to school. So having that, knowing that I wanted to be a kid so bad and go to school, like I always studied. Like I was that student, like getting straight A's and stuff. And just growing up, I was like, I know what I want to do. Like I want to be a doctor. But then I was like, well, I can't be a doctor because nobody around me is a doctor. Like we're over here on welfare, we're on food stamps, we got teen moms popping out. And I knew that's what I didn't want to be. But I knew that I couldn't achieve being a doctor. I just knew that from my environment. And first year out of high school, I ended up getting pregnant, and I was that teen mom. Like I was what I did not want to be. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to go to college. I'm not going to be pregnant in college. I don't want to be looked at crazy. So I didn't go to college, and I just was working at the Gap, like making $10 an hour, thinking I was doing something. So I was like, okay. So after I had the baby, I'm going to go back to school and pursue dental hygiene. I was like, dental hygiene is easy. It's 2 years. I can do this. So after I had my daughter, I had 2 seizures. So after having those 2 seizures, they put me on seizure medication, and I was like a zombie. Like I couldn't do anything. And I didn't know any better because I was 19. I just turned 19 2 days after having my daughter. So I was literally 18 with a baby. My mom wasn't there. Nobody was there but me. So when they see this young girl that has seizures, they're just going to prescribe a medication and then just say, here's your prescription. Have a nice day. And that's what happened for about 8 months. So I was on Dilantin, a seizure medication, for 8 months. I couldn't clean. I couldn't cook. I couldn't take care of my baby. I was just like a zombie. And then one day I was like, I don't know who this person is, and I'm not taking this medication anymore. And I stopped taking it. And then I called the dental hygiene school, and I was like, yeah, I just had a baby, and I want to pursue dental hygiene school. And they told me, well, you just had a baby, so maybe you should do dental assisting. So I was like, okay. I didn't know the difference. So I did dental assisting. So I got through that certificate program. That was a year. Made all A's, of course, because I love school, I love books, I love everything. And then I'm in the office as a dental assistant, and I'm seeing these hygienists who don't look like me. And I'm asking them, hey, what do I have to do to be a dental hygienist? And they're like, oh, it's so hard, it's this and that. And I'm thinking, like, y'all don't even have common sense. Like, I know I can do this. Like, all I have to do is go to school. Like, what? I was like, all right, I'm going to apply. I applied for the dental hygiene program, and then I got in. And when I got in, I was like, oh, well, was that easy? Like, okay, whatever. So then I get to orientation, and they're like, by orientation, you have to have your $1,200 instrument kit and your uniforms and your shoes. And I was like, let me find my jewelry to stop pawning, because I don't know how I'm going to get this money. Like, I'm looking for ways. Like, I'm asking my boyfriend at the time, like, what can we sell? Like, I wanted to be in the program so bad. Right. And I didn't have the money to do it. So I was like, I'm not going to go. Like, it was just like, I can't. I have a baby, like I gotta work. So I initially just rejected the acceptance letter. I was like, I can't do this. So then I was talking to my friend. She's from Trinidad, and her mom is a maid, and her mom was a maid for this wealthy family. So her mom saw how the wealthy family, their kids went through college and applications and all that stuff. So she knew that from that experience. I didn't know anything but how to be a hustler. Like, that's all I knew. So she told me, she was like, why are you not going to this program? And I'm like, because I can't afford it. She was like, girl, you need to take out student loans. Like, this is what they're for. And I'm like, student loans? Like, what is that? I don't even know what that is. Like, okay. So she's like, go to your financial aid department in school, tell them that you want to take out the loans, and they'll walk you through it. I did that. I took out the loans, however much I needed to live off of. I didn't go on a cruise or buy a car or do all the stuff that people do with the student loan money. I was like, all right, this is what I'm gonna manage my bills. I didn't pay no credit cards. Like, collection agency was calling me left and right. I was like, I'm gonna get through this program. And that's how I got through the dental hygiene program. But during the program, it was like, oh, you need loops. You need to pay for this board fees. You need to pay for this dental hygiene review. And I couldn't do any of that stuff. I literally got a prescription from the doctor saying that I'm blind in one eye, so I didn't have to get loops. Because they were like, if you don't get these loops, you can't be in the program. Right. So I literally had to get a prescription from the ophthalmologist saying that I couldn't see out of my eye so that I didn't have to get loops. Like, while everybody else around me who did not look like me were getting mom and dad to pay for this and that. Nobody had a baby. I was the only one that had a baby. So I already felt different. I didn't feel like I had anybody to support me. I didn't feel like I had anybody. There was no community. There was no Brown Girl RDH. If I had a group like that to reach out to and to say like, you know, y'all, I'm going through this. What are my options? Like, what can I do? Is anybody else going through this? Has anyone else been through that? That would have helped me more along the way versus getting through the program and being the angry Black girl through the whole program. Not because I was mad at anybody. I was just mad because I couldn't call anyone and I didn't have that support. And it was like a struggle. It was a real struggle. So I graduated top of my class. Like the whole school year I had a 4.0. The 2 years I had 4.0 the entire time. Like I was like, I'm gonna make this happen for my child. I'm gonna make it happen for me. I'm gonna make it happen for like all my siblings that are looking up to me. There's 10 of us and 3 of us graduated high school and only 1 went to college, and that was me.
Wow.
My brother just passed away this past November. He was killed and he was in college. Like he literally got killed with his book bag on coming home from school. So it's just like, it's so hard out here and we don't have enough support and we don't have enough representation for someone to be like, I know where you come from. I know what you're going through. I know what obstacles you have. It's not easy for someone to talk to you that has no clue about what's going on in your life and that cannot relate. I mean, it's cool to say like, oh yeah, I get it. It's hard, but unless you've been through it, you really don't know. And Brown Girl RDH, this is why I'm here. This is why the community is here to say like, y'all are not alone. A lot of people think that they're alone and maybe, you know, their brain's smaller or like they're just not good enough or they're not supposed to be here. And I tell people like, you're going to be where you're supposed to be. Like there's no coincidence that I got through that dental hygiene program. Like I shouldn't have been there. I should have been on welfare, selling drugs. I should have been somewhere arrested, like somewhere in jail, criminal record. Like it was some close calls growing up. I'm not gonna lie, but that's not where I was supposed to be. So that's not where I ended up. And a lot of people, they just think like, okay, this is where I come from. Then I can't get to where you're going. Like nobody would know that story. Everybody, all these dental offices that I work in, they're like, oh, you must come from a good family. No, I don't really.
Right.
Like they just assume that. It's like, no, you either do 2 things. You run away from what you come from or you stay there.
Right.
So this organization is here to let the youth know, like, you don't have to stay. You are not a product of your environment by any means.
Right.
And a couple of things that, you know, we're doing to make students, oh, my Aaron came out, to help students out. Like, I don't want to give students money. Like, I'm not going to raise money to give you money because we know you're going to pay a light bill. Like, you're going to pay a speeding ticket, like something's going to happen. So like, if you need instruments, like we're going to get you instruments. If you need loops, we're going to get you loops. Like, these are the things, we're giving you what you need. We're not just going to give you money and say, okay, here's your scholarship. Like, it doesn't work like that. So I would rather raise money, reach out to sponsors, and be the voice for those students to say, hey, don't be embarrassed if you can't afford your instrument kit. Because a lot of people couldn't. They begged, you know, they put it on credit cards and they do all these things. Like, you're not going to see the hardships in anybody. People don't show that.
Right.
So yeah, the organization, we pay for national board fees. BrownGirl RDH pays for national board fees, clinical board fees, loops, handpieces, instruments, uniforms, anything outside of tuition and books. Okay. Because those are the unexpected costs that people don't realize. If you need a board review, how many people didn't go to board review? I didn't. I was like, I better study. Like, I don't have $300 to go to board review. Guess what? There's someone that sponsors that so that students can go to that. So it's just a community. And it's not just for minorities. Our goal, our mission is to promote diversity in dental hygiene. And that's for men who are represented at 1%. That's for minorities, African-American hygienists who are represented at 6%. We want to promote diversity for all of them, all minorities. You know, it's not just set to one group. BrownGirl RDH is me. Like, that's why I named it BrownGirl RDH, because I am a BrownGirl RDH. You know, you can still go to the European day spa. Nobody's going to tell you, you know what, you can't be in here just because it says European. So when people see Brown Girl RDH, they have to realize, like, we are here for everyone. We're supporting everyone who supports us. Like, just because the color of your skin isn't brown doesn't mean you're not going through the same struggles. Right. So this is why we're here. It's a platform. Like, I feel like representation matters so much. Like, it's okay to wear braids to work. You know, don't wear these earrings, but it's okay to have your natural hair and to be yourself. For so long, I was like, oh, I can't wear my hair like this because, you know, people are going to judge me or think this or think that, or I have to take the bass out of my voice, or, you know, I'm not going to have my swag. No, now just do it. Be yourself, because it's going to kill you to be working in an office and just having to be like, oh, all the time. But that's what they show you in dental hygiene school. That's what they want to mold you as, because that's what everybody is. Right. So we have a little bit of extra magic, and we need to let people know it's okay. Like, this is not, you know, it's cool to be a dental hygienist. Like, I want people to know it's okay. Like, people are like, I want to be a nurse and I want to be this and that. It's like, what about dental hygiene? Like, we're not all old ladies with white socks on. I mean, it's cool to be it. So we have meetups. We have cruises coming up. We have Caravana coming up. The next convention that we're going to be going to is NDA. It's going to be in, what is that, DC?
Yeah, so that's one of your special events that's coming up. You're going to be in Washington, D.C. at the National Dental Association. I know there's a group of Black and African-American hygienists that usually coincide. Their meeting is the same time as the general dentist meeting as well. So you guys going to be there?
We're going to be there. We're going to be supporting the NDHA, this the National Dental Hygienists Association, the original foundation for African-American dental hygienists. So they've been around forever, before we could even be a part of the ADA, the ADHA. Right. So we're going to be there. We're going to have a meeting there. We're also going to have a meeting in August at RDH Under One Roof. Mm-hmm. We're going to be at the Young Dental Party. We're going to have a Brown Girl Masquerade Ball in Atlanta, Georgia. It's going to be November 9th, as well as a mission trip to Florida. So if anyone wants the opportunity to come out and support and do a mission trip, everything's covered. Everything will be paid for, including lodging. So it's going to be in Ocala, Florida, sometime October 5th, I believe it is.
Wow, so, you've got a lot going on with this group, which is awesome. Awesome. I heard that you guys just recently had reached a milestone. I think you sent me a video. Let's share this video with everybody. Hold on one second. We're going to share this video about what just recently happened for your group. Let's see if I can load it up here. And let's go.
Brown girls, brown guys, my name is Misty and I'm a fellow dental hygienist.
Hey everybody, my name is Heather and I'm a registered dental hygienist in the state of New Jersey.
Hi everybody, it's Christy, founder of Your Smiling Hygienist and co-host of the BrownGirl podcast.
Yeah, just got the news down here in Maryland at the implant care practitioner course. Hey, so we just want to congratulate BrownGirl RDH for reaching 8,000 subscribers.
Wow.
We're happy to be a part of this group because we support each other, because we know what we need.
So we are doing some great things in the dental field for minority hygienists as well as dental hygiene students.
Inclusion and diversity, but we have scholarships, we have cruises, we have CE credits, everything. So this is a serious group, you guys.
And I say, are we sisters?
A lot of us brown girls out here, and we're going to do nothing but grow. So congratulations, Martelle, and yay to all of us.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Thank you. Don't make me cry. Don't make me cry.
That's big. Congratulations. 8,000 followers. Now, so that's a group that's on Facebook, correct?
Well, that's Instagram. That was Instagram.
Okay.
The group on Facebook, I think it's like 1,000 members in that group. But we're here to represent. People just think you have to be a dental hygienist to be in that group. Anybody can be in that group that is aspiring to be a dental hygienist. Anyone that needs a mentor. There's some doctors in that group. Just doctors looking for hygienists. They're in there. So it's a community that we're building as far as the Facebook group goes. We do have a members website, which is mybrowngirlrdh.org. And that is for hygienists and hygiene students. That is where you'll find the meetups. That's where you'll find the scholarships if dental hygiene students want to apply for the scholarships. If anybody wanted to donate or sponsor, that is the website that you would go to. So the
Let me see if
Facebook
I
group.
can go to that real quick so people can see it. There you go. So for those of you that are watching, you can see Brown Girl RDH. Here it is up top. MyBrownGirlRDH.org talks about the organization, how to join. You can see here how to join. You have a place where you can donate. People can donate. You have to be a member to log in. There's a membership level that you guys can take a look at that. But all that here, right here at mybrowngirlrdh.org. That's great.
Merchandise. If you need a Brown Girl shirt,
Right.
we got you. You want a Bay shirt, we got you.
Right.
It's all there.
Oh man, this is great. This is great. I actually referred one of my colleagues to your group this week. She was looking for a dental hygienist for one of her offices that she's just expanding and opening. And I said, you know what? You got to check out my girl, Brown Girl RDH. She has some resources. She might be able to find somebody for you in Georgia. So that's great. That is so great. I'm so I'm so glad that I came across you and your group, and we're going to continue to spread the word. If people want to join your group, if people want to reach out to you personally, what's the best way for people to get in contact with you?
If you want to reach out to me personally, you can email me at info@browngirlrdh.org. Or you can just go on the website, mybrowngirlrdh.org, and there's a directory, and I'm in that directory as well.
Okay.
Do not message me on Facebook.
No Facebook messaging, email, and via the website is the best way.
Correct.
The best way. Awesome. Any tips as we finish up here? Any tips or advice that you want to give? Maybe one or two pearls of advice for those people that are pursuing or want to pursue this career in dentistry, this segment of dentistry and dental hygiene?
Yes, I would definitely say find a mentor. We have mentors in our group, even if you're unsure of what you want to do, even if you want to become a dentist, like find a mentor, someone to talk to, someone that can help you put your thoughts together, because sometimes we get overwhelmed and we overthink, and it could be a simple thing as just breaking it down to like, this is step one. So find a mentor. If hygiene is something you want to do, if you think about it, it's 2 years. If you decide you don't want to do it, well, it was 2 years. It's not like you went to school for 8 years and now you just stuck with it. And There's different avenues in hygiene. It's just not clinical. You can go into sales. You can go into, marketing, go into teaching. Like there's so many different things that you can do in hygiene. And I'm just now figuring that out. So find a mentor so you can speak to someone and get a good head start. That's what I would say. Awesome.
Well, Martelle, thank you so much. We're going to hopefully be doing some more collaborations. We'll definitely see you this summer in DC at the NDA conference. And we'll be sure to, again, here's the link for her website right down here, mybrowngirlrdh.org. Make sure you guys check out that website. And also, if you guys have some more topics, or if you have questions about this video that I can help you with as far as pointing you to Martelle and her group, you can shoot me an email at newdentistcoach@gmail.com, newdentistcoach@gmail.com, and we'll be sure to get that information over to Brown Girl RDH and Martelle and her group. Again, thank you so much. We appreciate you, and keep doing the amazing things that you're doing to help support and increasing the diversity in our profession.
Thank you for having me. Bye, everyone.
See you guys later. And you guys, check out this next video right here about becoming a dental hygienist, and hopefully that'll help you as well. Take care, and we'll see you on the next video.